Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am just finishing up a quick kitchen update. You'll see this in a different video, but I wanted to touch base with you and just let you know how the first couple of days of my February focus on self-care are going. Today is February 1st, so it's the first day of my focus on self-care for February. And I just wanted to touch base with you and let you know how the day is going so far. So I am using today as my errand day. So I've already run to town, run a few errands, gotten groceries. While I was in town, I remembered that I was getting low on some of my whole food supplements that I take just for my overall health. And I thought, well, I need to make sure I have them for February because I don't want to run out. So I called the chiropractor that I usually go to and where I get my supplements from. They were able to squeeze me in for an adjustment, which was another self-care type item, which I was glad to get that done. I haven't been for a little while. And then I got the supplements that I needed, so I did that as well. And while I was there, I ran into an old friend and got to catch up with her, so that was good. And now I'm gonna put away my groceries. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. It's a little after, I think it's, what is it, almost 1 o'clock actually. But I had a good breakfast. I did my bulletproof coffee and egg bites with some bacon for breakfast. And then I did have some coconut water and green juice stuff I had on hand. It was from Aldi. There was no added sugar, no nothing from concentrate. It had spinach, apple, something else. I'll try to find the bottle if I can. And I'm gonna take a look at that kind of a thing because I think those are relatively healthy. You know, your body needs the green foods and all that, but there's a lot of sugar in those kinds of things, just the natural sugar. So I'm not sure whether I'm gonna keep doing that as a daily thing. I had been finishing up this bottle and having a little serving every morning, but now that I'm trying to do more of a keto diet, I'm not sure that's a good idea because it's a lot of sugar. So, and that's also why I thought it's important to get some of my supplements because one of them is a green food specific supplement. So I know that's important right now. Anyway, and then, yeah, I was out running errands. I said no to my favorite, which is like my little treat. Every once in a while I go to Jack in the Box and I get those really bad tacos, just one order of those 2 tacos, but that's kind of my bad treat that I do, and I know they're not good. Nothing about them is good for me. I know that, but it's like Taco Bell too. It's just a bad thing that I want sometimes. So I said no to all of the bad stuff. Did not go into any drive-through. I was good and brought water with me, and then when I was shopping, I picked up what I'm going to eat for lunch, and I'll probably do a salad, and then I got a rotisserie chicken, so I'm going to pull the meat off the bone, and that'll be, some of that chicken will be for my lunch today, and then I'm going to prep the rest of my salads for lunches and have that chicken to go with it. So off to a good start. I'm feeling good. It was really good to actually go to the chiropractor because I've been having trouble with my hip. And going to dance class has been good, but then the last couple of times, the next few days, my left hip only is really sore and bothering me. And she was able to get me adjusted, I think, to where hopefully that left hip won't hurt so bad because I think it was out of alignment. And she showed me a couple of good stretches also to make sure that I'm keeping that stretched out. So I am on to making myself some lunch after I put away groceries and the rest of the day. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a vlog all weekend long, but I just wanted to touch base on the first day of our focus on self-care. So here's to keeping it up for the rest of the month. Okay, so I have my hair pulled up, got my apron on so that I could do some prep here in the kitchen. And I made myself a salad with, it's kind of a Greek salad because I have cucumbers, feta, tomatoes, and Kalamata olives on it, plus the rotisserie chicken. And then I made a second one that'll be my lunch either tomorrow, Sunday, or even Monday. And I didn't realize I was so low on mixed greens, so I'll have to probably stop by the store on Monday and just get some more mixed greens for my salads through the week. And I think that's it. Oh, and I used my MyFitnessPal app to use the barcode scanner on that to scan all the different ingredients, and then adjusted the quantities either if it was a little bit more than I was really wanting to eat, or you know, like the lettuce, one serving was the entire container, and I don't need the entire container. I got 2 salads out of what was left in the container, and we've probably had 3 salads out of it already. So I just had to adjust that quantity down to about 1/5 of the container. So anyway, I'll show you my salads, and then I'm gonna eat lunch. So these are my salads. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I did some Kalamata olives, feta cheese, there's the tomatoes, cucumbers, some red onion, and the mixed greens. And then, like I mentioned, I did a second one that'll be another lunch I can have, or even dinner if need be. I don't know yet if I'm going to do any dressing. I'm thinking about possibly doing this classic ranch that's a yogurt-based dressing, but I'm going to scan it into the MyFitnessPal app and see where it puts me on things. Right now, I still need to get some more protein in my day, so I may end up just eating some extra chicken later on, but I think this is going to definitely fill me up for right now. So I'm going to start with that, and we'll keep going with our day. So I have kept up with my almost keto diet. It's pretty close to keto, as well as I can do, for Friday the 1st and Saturday the 2nd. Today is Sunday, and I will say last night we went out to dinner at Applebee's, and I thought, oh, I kind of am in the mood for a perfect margarita. So I did well. I ordered their salmon entree. The mustard, honey mustard sauce was on the side, or I think it's maple mustard, something like that. So that was on the side. So that was good. I got it with broccoli and green beans, so it was fairly healthy and low sugar, low carb-ish. But then again, like I said, I had the perfect margarita. So this morning I noticed, I felt what happens is I think my body retains some fluid, and like I said, there's some inflammation and when I have too much sugar and carbs right now. Maybe later this won't happen, but for a while now, if I do that, then in the morning, besides just not feeling good, I especially notice when I get out of bed and first step on my feet kind of hurt, and it's almost like they're swollen, and that's why they hurt to walk on. And I kind of felt like my mood was just a little bit lower this morning. There's lots of reasons that could be. I mean, I can't say like it was a bad night or anything like that. I just kind of felt not as good as I did the previous morning. So that's how that's going. On the scale, I was down 3 pounds this morning, but that I think is a lot of just water weight. So I'm not counting that as, I mean, I'm tracking it, but I don't think that's like legitimate weight loss, other than I guess it's inflammation that's down. So today we are going to a Super Bowl party, so I plan on enjoying myself. I'm not going to go overboard, but I'm also not going to avoid the fun things. So, you know, that's just how it goes. You kind of have to make those choices. Maybe a different day I'll decide to be good and not eat all the bad foods at the party, but for today, that's what I'm doing. And at least I can say I feel like I have gotten this challenge or this focus off to a good start. I've been trying to make a bit more of an effort to do my Miracle Morning items. Now I will say this, on the weekends it's really hard for me to get those in because for some reason my daughter keeps getting up really early on Saturday and Sunday. On weekdays when it's time to get up for school, I have the hardest time waking her up and she just won't get up. But of course on the weekends she's up at 6:30 and I've sort of just gotten myself going. Normally I'm up, you know, 4:35, but on the weekends sometimes I sleep in a little bit. So anyway, regardless of that, I'm trying to find moments to do some self-care when I can. And even just having that awareness and paying a little bit more attention feels good. So I will say this first week has gone pretty well. I'm going to keep up with my goals of trying to eat more keto, doing the meal planning, meal prepping, getting more sleep, which we've done pretty good on that the last 2 nights, or I have done good on that. I say we because it requires me getting my daughter to bed early, which means getting myself to bed early. It's kind of this chain reaction thing. We all have to do this at the same time. So anyway, so that's all going well. I would like to get some more reading into my day, which may not happen until Monday or Tuesday, and that's okay. And other than that, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of today and the Super Bowl party. So wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. If you're going to any parties, I hope you have a great time, make it home safe, all that. And I will see you, well, I'll see you soon for another video, but I'll see you in a week for a check-in on the next week and how it goes for my February focus on self-care. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button down below. And again, if you'd like to join the challenge with me, I'd be happy to have you do this February focus on self-care with me. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.